What is up, podcast? Welcome back to episode number 12. So it is August 22nd, so about 12 days from the last upload. It's felt like it's been a very long time since I've spoken to you guys. So a little update, I am no longer in New Jersey. I am in my apartment in Wisconsin. We start classes, I believe, on the 2nd of September, so we still have a few more. Well, not a full 2 weeks, but about under 2 weeks of just some fun and just getting things ready in the apartment to be living in. We got our couch today. One of my roommate's boyfriend's family no longer needed it, so they gave it to us. So we have a nice little couch. What I'm learning is that in college, you are going to be repurposing a lot of things. So we have like a TV stand, which is kind of like a food cart. The TV's just on that. We, what's another funny thing we've been doing? We have like this like hand towel as like our dish rag because we didn't have one. We've been using like dish soap as hand soap until we made a Target run. Just a lot of little things. I don't have a dresser. I don't know if I'm going to be getting a dresser. I have a large closet, which I'm fortunate to have, but I have some like stuff that I can't really store in the closet and I kind of want to like not have on the ground. And then I have like this huge wall space of just white wall. And I'm not exactly sure what to do with it. Like, that's why I felt like a dresser would be nice, like elevate it a little bit. I'm using some fancy words. I have no idea how to design a room. So I got these like picture frames from Goodwill, and I was thinking like maybe I'd put some like artwork in it, hang some artwork around the room. I don't know. White walls they're fun, but it's kind of intimidating. So we'll see what happens. I'll try and like hang up some things. There's already nails everywhere in this apartment, so not really sure what the security pause is going to look like. I feel like that's low-key what they do, college apartments, is that they allow for there to be a little bit of debris on the walls, and then they just be like, oh, sorry, you're not getting your sorry, you're not going to be getting your security deposit back because there's this one nail in the wall, even though it was probably there for the past 7 years. Oh, funny story about that. So we have to do, when you move into an apartment, I'm not exactly sure, this is my first apartment ever that I've lived in, besides, oh no, actually the first time I've never been, like, living at home. I mean, apart from the dorms, but this is, like, on my own living, So we have to fill out this, like, maintenance report of, like, what the status of our home is. And so we filled that out, and we wrote, like, nails in walls, like, on basically all of the places where it asked us to check out the walls, like the living room and then our bedrooms and the bathrooms. So then we have to talk, if we have anything that's broken, we have to fill out, like, a maintenance request form. So we did that because one of our blinds was broken, and the guy comes in. Actually, we don't even know when they're going to be coming in. So we, there's, like, an option of, like, would they be allowed to enter the apartment when no one's home or, like, there's no answer. So we're like, yeah, like, that's fine, because we didn't know when they would be coming. So I don't even know if we got, like, alert that said, like, oh, they're coming to, or, like, we saw the form. It just said received right after we submitted it. So the next, I think 2 days after we submitted it, the guy comes, and we didn't have a smoke detector or a carbon monoxide detector. So we, like, needed that. And then the blind, too. So he comes in for the blind, and then he's like, it was a nice blind he installed. And we have two on this window, and the one that he installed is, like, a pull down and then, like, a scrunch up. So there's no cord. It's cordless. And then the other one has this ugly long cord. That's what all of them do. I feel like it's just kind of, like, what the majority of the blinds have. Like, the one in my room, the one window has the pull cord, and the cord gets so long. I mean, it's really, like, not that big of a deal if they were like the same. So I was just like, oh, like, do you have another one to, like, replace this one with? And he's like, well, if you break it, then I'll replace it. And I was like, okay, good slogan. What if I broke it right now? And he's just like, no, don't do that. And I was like, okay. So we might just accidentally unscrew it and then see what happens, and then have to get a new blind, because it's kind of looks stupid to have the cord on one side, and, like, one's, like, a nice crisp gray, and the other one's, like, a nasty old gray. Yeah, so that's about it for the apartment. Things are coming together. Also, I don't know why, I've been cooking for myself for a while, so I'm kind of comfortable with that, but, like, I really just don't know how to grocery shop. So I'm going to be trying to make, like, a spreadsheet and, like, see how things go with that. I've been making a fall budget tracker of like how much money I've spent. It's not looking too good. I've been spending a lot of money, I realized. But I'm hoping I can do one that's like more in depth for like actually budgeting, because this one's just kind of like what I've actually spent. So maybe I'll have like actual versus like budget. I don't know. We're kind of like late in August, so I might just like do the rest of August like as though, because we only moved in on the 15th, so we haven't been here for too long. But yeah. Oh my gosh, almost a full week. That's crazy. I got Facebook Marketplace, best thing ever, love it. So everyone like there's been a lot of like moving around this past week or so, because leases end and start on the 15th of August for all of them, I'm pretty sure. So people have just been auctioning their stuff onto Facebook Marketplace, and it's been really nice. I wanted to get like a little like lounge chair for my room, just to, like, again, fill up some of the space, because it's like kind of big. And I thought it'd be so nice if I was just like reading and like I was in this little like lounge chair. Thing is, I was thinking like, all right, beanbag chair would be kind of fun. Beanbag chairs are very expensive. I thought they'd be like $20. Turns out they're like $100 upwards to $150. So I was just like, oh, I don't know if I should do it. And I saw like this cool one on Urban Outfitters, and it was like kind of like a beanbag, but also kind of like a tulip chair. That's what the description said, at least. And it looked fuzzy and it was white, and I was like, oh, this is so nice. But it was $100, and I was like, damn. And then I was thinking, someone brought like one of those like butterfly chairs that like fold up. It's kind of like a lawn chair, but it's like for inside. They're like sometimes like $40 or like $60. So then I was looking on Facebook Marketplace, and then 15 minutes ago, this girl put up hers, and it was white and fuzzy, and it was only $20, and I was just like, oh my gosh, can I have this? Turns out she lived a block away, so I was like, this is perfect, because I don't have a car, and I was like, amazing. So then I got to carry that. Oh, perfect. And then I also was able to buy my textbooks for organic chemistry. They have us buy like the textbook and then the solution manual. And then we also have to get like a molecule model kit. Someone like messaged me that like they're giving it away for free, so I don't know what that's gonna be. So we'll see with that. But yeah, for the textbooks I only paid $20, and like I was doing a lot of research in it just to see like what the best option would be. And for renting it was like $50, just the textbook, like not even the solution manual. And I was like, damn, like, I mean, that's not too bad, but like it's just renting. So now I like have the textbook and I have the solution manual. So if it's any good, I might honestly just keep it. I feel like it'd be kind of helpful. So right now I'm in biomedical engineering, and I might switch to chemi. So like orgo would be kind of nice to like fall back on. I think I also have to take analytical chemistry. Not too sure, but I think I do. So maybe like just having the textbook is good. So I'm really happy about that. That's been good. The other classes I haven't heard about like what we're doing. So I'm completely online. I did have one lab in person, but then it switched to online, which was unfortunate. But that's all right. I mean, like, it makes sense, safety precautions and all, but I just prefer to be in person for classes. It's just teaching yourself courses, especially like, I mean, all courses are difficult online, but like, especially like engineering courses, like, I feel like a lot of people just thrive off of collaboration. And like, this was my dream. For this semester, I really wanted to, because I knew I was taking orgo. I was just like, all right, I've been waiting to take orgo since like 7th grade. I don't know why. I just like the name, orgo. Some people call it OChem, but I was like, no, they're not taking this from me. Like, it's called orgo. And I was just like, I cannot wait to be in my class and then talk to people and be like, how'd you get for this orgo? I just wanted to say orgo, basically. That was the whole thing. But then when I was for freshman year, I was in Steenbach, which is one of the libraries on campus, and they had this whiteboard, and it was like gridded, and it was on wheels, and I saw them drawing all of the like, I don't even know, just the carbon structures of things and drawing the reactions, and they were there until like 1 a.m., and I was just like, I am just so excited to do this. Hearing that sounded very, very nerdy. But like, come on, a whiteboard, and then it's gridded, or maybe it was even dotted, I don't know. But it was just a distinct, crisp blue marker, and I was like, oh my god, they look so stressed, but they also look like they're having fun, because it's orgo. It's like you're all suffering through it together. But now I'm going to be in my room suffering through it alone. it's okay. I think I'm just going to be very, very social on Blackboard Collaborate Ultra and see if I can, like, form a little group to then meet up with people, and as long as it's, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like testing is free here, so I might just get, like, tested, like, every 2 weeks or, like, once a month and, like, see just to, like, monitor things on my own, because, like, I feel like there's really not much more you can do. Like, of course, I'm not going to be going to, like, large group settings or anything, like, more than the recommended of, like, 10 people. But, I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like life kind of goes on, and it's just kind of, like, you see what happens. But, I don't know. I just hope that this vaccine is created soon. Okay, so that's a little bit of an update of what's currently going on. So I found this website, and it's called Conversation Starters World, and it's topics to talk about. So let's just go through them. Okay. Current situation. Well, we just did that. All right, I'm already on the ball. Okay, job/work. What do I do? Well, I'm in college. How long have you been in college? Well, this is sophomore. Do I like it? Yeah, I like it. How are your coworkers? Well, they're good. Don't really see many people because quarantine, but yeah. Ooh, clothes. This one works best if you talk about what you're wearing. Okay, what am I currently wearing? I'm wearing a shirt I got from Walmart. I think it's Fruit of the Loom, and I tie-dyed it. And then I am also wearing some Adidas shorts, and I have on my Fitbit Inspire HR, and it's Lilac. The band is currently Lilac. News. How do you get your news? I have the New York Times, like, morning briefing set up to my email, so I can do that. I can also play the crossword, the mini crossword, and then compare my times to Pat, and then Pat always wins because he's a wordsmith, but it's okay. Sports. Do you like sports? Yeah, I like sports. These questions are funny. It's kind of weird now because there's not anything going on. My roommate entered a fantasy football league, and they just did the draft last night, so that was exciting. Do I play any sports? Currently, no. Intramural volleyball was canceled this semester, but I did join this like group fitness kind of class or organization. It's called Charge. I think it's at other campuses too. It has a nice vibe, good message. So I think that's starting up on the 11th, so that'll be fun. Where am I living? I'm living in Madison, Wisconsin. I do like this neighborhood, and I moved here on the 15th. Okay, not too distant future is the next category. Okay, let's see. What are my plans for the weekend? Well, it's currently the weekend, so I'll tell you what I did today. I woke up, I went kayaking on Lake Monona. So Madison is an isthmus, which means it's like two bodies of water surrounding the little like strip of land. So you have Lake Mendota and Lake Monona. So we went on Lake Monona because they had like a kayak rental service. I think we're going to go back, definitely not tomorrow because everyone's kind of sore, but we might go back and do paddle boarding so that we can go on like we were on like the bay park, so that's where the rental's like stationed, and we weren't able to leave the bay park because we went underneath the bridge and it was like too short for the kayaks. We should have went on the other bridge, but we only had an hour, so we're going to go back and do paddle boarding. Yeah, I don't know what my plan is for tomorrow. We'll see what the weather has. Might do like a little morning workout. It was really, really hot today, so I kind of want to get that in early because I did it around like 6 p.m., but it still was like way too hot. Free time. What do I do in my free time? Well, I'm doing the podcast right now, so that's exciting. I definitely do enjoy doing this. I feel like I kind of wanted to get a microphone for it, but I think I'm making do with just the microphone on the phone. I do want to explore more and see if I can like have more topics to kind of talk about. Right now it's kind of just what's happening in my life. It's a little rambly because there's been like, I don't know, it feels like there hasn't been that much going on, but I also just kind of like moved like 5 states over, so there probably is a lot going on. Music. What kind of music am I into? I think I'm into all kinds of music, honestly. I wonder if my homies can hear me. I feel like, okay, my favorite band, I like Social House. I don't know if they're a band, they're more so just a group. Let me look at my Spotify. I do love One Direction. I was a little disappointed by their 10-year reunion. I love Miley Cyrus. Her whole aura is great. Harry Styles. The Weeknd, love The Weeknd. Post Malone. Some AJR, if that's how you say it. Billie Eilish, I like her. I like Neon Trees. Tame Impala. How basic. Let's look at my summer rewind. Oh, some Zac Brown band. That's some country up in there. I do like party songs. So just anything that you'd hear in like a frat basement is pretty good. The Strokes, a little bit. Some Ava Max. I like her. Let's see. What songs are on repeat? Oh, Taylor Swift's Cardigan. I don't know why, but that song is just so soothing. Some Black Eyed Peas, Rhythm of the Night. I don't know if that's what that song is. That's cool. Oh, maybe that could be another podcast episode. It's me, like, just playing music. I mean, it's kind of like Drive With Me, but it'll just be me. I'll find a place. Maybe I'll be on the dock. Oh, okay. This podcast is really all over the place, but I have to take you guys here. And I think I'm going to make it into a YouTube video because then you can see it. Madison has the best sunsets ever. I don't know what it is. I mean, it might be that we're on a lake. 2 lakes, actually. But, like, oh my gosh, they're beautiful. And then right on our apartment, we have this little dock. So we can, like, go out on it and tan and then swim. There's no ladder to get onto the dock, and it's a little high. So we can't really swim unless you want to, like, walk over. But, oh, man, it's so beautiful. I love being on there. I was just like, what if you just did yoga on there? Except our dock is the only one that says no trespassing on it. So, like, everyone goes on it. So we might just get a sign that says no trespassing, and then people will stop going on it because who knows who owns the dock, but we pay rent, and rent's expensive, so we're going to use the dock. Movies. What type of movies do I like? I kind of like any kind of movies. I wouldn't be the type of person that, like, watches a thriller or, like, a horror movie alone. Ooh, okay. So what is your favorite movie? Okay, my favorite movie, I really like Inside Out. I just love that movie. I also love The Last Song with Miley Cyrus. I love her. I think those would be my top 2. My favorite actor, actress, or director. I don't know. I'm not too particular. Just anyone that I can, like, that I see it, like, be believable. So that's good. What's the last movie you saw? I saw Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, and then Inside Out. So those with Jake. Those were good. Food. What is your favorite food? Ethnic food. Restaurant. Wow, they don't really smash these questions together. Favorite food? Probably spaghetti, honestly. I love spaghetti. Or like a sub. Okay, so I'm lactose intolerant. I'm also allergic to cinnamon. You will hear those things often if you talk to me in person. But I did have this one really good sub, and it was like turkey and provolone, and then mayo, and then lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, onions. Oh my god, it was so good. It hit the spot so well. I had it twice. Not twice. I did have it twice. I had it back to back, but 2 different days. Do I like cooking? Yeah, I don't mind it. Honestly, okay, Mom, Dad, if you're listening to this, sorry, but, like, washing dishes isn't that bad. I think it's kind of just, like, I'll wash it, like, immediately, but I don't like them, like, sitting in the sink, because then it just makes me feel uncomfortable. But yeah, no, if I wash it immediately, or if I wash someone else's dishes immediately, I'm fine with it. So that's the big component in cooking. So yeah, it's good. How do I usually find good restaurants? Mostly, like, through people and, like, hearing about it. Yelp, I love Yelp, only because people get so sassy on there. It's kind of fun to read. What weird foods have you tried? I think I ate, like, a cricket once, I think. I mean, it was, like, the salted kind, so I guess that's not that weird, because it's, like, more of, like, a cultural thing. It just tasted salty. I just don't like bugs, so, like, to me, it just felt kind of uncomfortable. I also ate a flower once. I think we were at, like, Roots in Canada, I think, and they had, like, a flower on it. It was good, I think. It tasted how you would expect. Books. Do you like reading books? I love reading books. What types of books do you like? Well, I like to alternate between, like, nonfiction and then, like, fiction. It's, like, the only two categories it could be. So for fiction, I feel like I like reading, like, science fiction or, like, maybe some, like, YA or, like, fantasy ones. Not too YA, like, more of, like, a transitioning, like, my age kind of YA. And then for nonfiction, I think I like it kind of, like, on obscure topics. Like, I like reading books kind of about the ocean or, like, some sea creatures. I feel like those are kind of interesting. Or maybe, like, on, like, an interesting place or, like, how stuff work kind of a book. I like to alternate between those two just so I can, like, read a nonfiction, read a fiction, read a nonfiction, read a fiction, and then, like, go back to the fiction world and just, like, have it be, like, prolonged as long as possible. What is the last book I read? Okay, let me go to Goodreads because I don't remember the title. The series is, like, The Wayfarers by Becky Chambers, but it was the second book in that. Let's see what it was called. Where are my books? Oh. Also, I love Goodreads. I love being friends with people on it, too, because it's just so fun. Okay, so I read A Closed and Common Orbit. It was good. I liked it. And now I'm currently reading the third book in her collection, which is A Record of a Spaceborne Few. So that's cool. I like that so far. It's a nice little world. A lot's going on. Yeah. My favorite book. I don't know. I don't like this question. I just like, okay, my favorite book. Okay, no, I really liked Lord of the Flies. I like the concept. I don't know. I just was kind of like, ooh, okay. Or Animal Farm. They're popular, but I liked those. TV. What shows do you watch? Currently, I just finished All American. Anela and I have been watching that through quarantine together, and then we met up because we're both on campus now. So we finished the last 4 episodes a couple nights ago. I feel like my roommates and I are going to start watching a show. I don't know what we're going to watch, but maybe, like, I don't know. I haven't watched New Girl before, so maybe we'll watch that. But I think it's going to be one that we all haven't seen before. I watched, I think it's called Indian Matchmaker. I liked that. That was pretty good. Travel. Well, we can't really travel right now. I'm going to skip that. Okay. Pets. Am I a dog or a cat person? Definitely a dog person. What do you think about animals as a pet? What? Oh, I mean, I had a dog. He was a good boy. I like him. So, yeah, as long as you treat them well and you take care of them and you're at a point in your life where you know it's appropriate for you to have an animal, then, yeah, by all means. Okay, what pets have you had? We've had a lot of frogs and a lot of, like African claw frogs. Actually, not a lot. We've had, like, 3. We had like 2 hamsters each, I think. Ooh. Hamsters just do not last long. I know that sounds horrible to say because it's like, but they just, their life expectancy is just not long. We've had a lot of fish, I think. I had a pet snake. Ooh, that was fun. His name was Cobb because he was a corn snake. He was an O'Keefe corn snake. He had a checkered belly. Super cool, super cool. What pets do I currently have? Don't have any pets right now. What pet would you like to have? You know, honestly, I kind of mess with snakes. I like them. I wouldn't mind it if I had kids one day and they wanted a snake. I do want a dog again, but I know I can't have one for a while because I don't know. I don't think it'd be fair to have one in an apartment. I know it's not even allowed, but there's ways around it, I'm sure. There's a lot of people that have dogs here, but I just, I don't think that's appropriate for me right now. Current trends. What are some trends you just can't get behind? I don't really like Bermuda, like, jean shorts. I don't know. I just don't like the look of those. What trend do you think is going to look the silliest in 10 years? Probably tie-dye. I feel like for some reason it was just so uncool for the longest time, and now it's, like, super cool because it's, like, easy to do. Do you usually follow trends or just do your own thing? I follow trends. Yeah. Comedy/sense of humor is the next topic. What kind of sense of humor do you have? Honestly, I feel like it's kind of dry. It's very quick-witted. Let's look up what dry humor even means, because I honestly don't know. Dry humor. Dry wit. It's like deadpan. emotional neutrality or no emotion. Maybe then. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's also, I feel like I sometimes do it, but also, like, I'm very notorious of laughing at my own jokes, so, like, I'll be smiling before it's done. So maybe, like, I don't know. Maybe I'd say, like, I just kind of, like, add on to things, maybe, or, like, I'll create the joke from, like, just, like, a normal situation, like, just find a way to kind of make it funny, so, like, I don't know, unexpected, maybe could be the sense of humor. Are any comedians you like? I love John Mulaney. I just love him. So funny. Learning/studies. What kind of things do you pick up easily? I pick up, like, science easily, but I feel like it's just kind of, I'm more interested in it. Honestly, I feel like that's the way it works with anything. Like, if you're more interested in grammar, you're probably going to understand grammar a lot quicker than someone who's not. If you're more interested in language, you're going to understand a language more. Well, maybe I don't know about language. Maybe that's a little different. I'm not that good at learning language. That was definitely, like, the hardest subject for me in school. Just, like, my brain just does not go that way. I tried for work because all my coworkers were Turkish, so I, like, tried to learn some words in Turkish to, like, have it be a fun way to, like, talk to them about it, but yeah. Apps, all right? What are your favorite apps on your phone? I re-downloaded Intuitive, I think it's called. Let's see. I have it up right now. It's the budget tracking one. It's called excuse me. Oh, it's called Mint. Just kidding. Okay, yes, that's cool. What app do I spend the most time on? Probably Snapchat or Instagram, Spotify. What app do you wish you didn't have to use? I feel like sometimes Instagram's a pain, so I just, like, am not on it. I'm definitely on it a lot, but I wish I wasn't on it as much. Okay. I don't like these next few. Coffee. Do you like coffee? Yeah, I like coffee. How many cups do you usually drink a day? Probably, like, one or, like, less than one. How do I take my coffee? All right, well, it depends where we are. If we're at Dunkin' Donuts, the one in Morris Plains, I will be getting a medium caramel iced coffee with almond milk. And then if I'm at Starbucks, I'm probably having one of their featured drinks or maybe a pink drink. I like those. That's not coffee, but that's still, like, a drink. If I'm at home, this is what I'll do. I will either have, like, hot coffee, which is kind of unusual, but I'll have that, and then I'll have some of the Coffee Mate oat milk creamer in vanilla, or I will now that they don't have that at the store, the grocery store near me didn't carry it, so I had to get, like, I don't even know, maybe it was Coffee Mate, I don't know, it was something, different brand, different bottle, and it's, like, sweetened cream, almond milk creamer. It's interesting. It's a creamer. It's fine. It's not my oat milk one, but it's okay. So then if I'm at home, I'll have, like, the Starbucks, like, dark roast bottles of cold brew, and I'll pour that in, have, like, a cup, maybe less than a cup. Honestly, coffee makes me pretty anxious, so I don't really have it that often, or have that much if I have it. And then I add in my oat milk, and then I have in a little bit of the creamer. Super good, super good. Have a metal or glass straw, a little clanking. And then if it's hot, then I'll have it with a little bit of hot, and then I have a bit of a creamer with it. I don't like to put oat milk or almond milk in a hot coffee because then it, like, separates, but the creamer I find doesn't really do that. How often do you order coffee out? I wouldn't say too often, only because it's, like, $4 every time you do it, which is, like, a lot. So if I have a gift card, maybe, like, more often. I'll use the gift card up pretty quickly. So Dunkin' was kind of, like, the hotspot for hangouts in Morris Plains, so, like, I would go there often and get coffee there, but Dunkin's kind of cheap. Usually you can get it for, like, the $2 medium for, like, their promotion that was, like, always happening for coffee, so, yeah. Okay, the next topic is photography. Do you take a lot of photos? Yes. What do you usually take pictures of? myself for Instagram. Do you use a selfie stick? No. I couldn't use a selfie stick. I don't want the pictures that far away. Maybe if I had like a self-timer, that'd be kind of cool. The beach. Do you like going to the beach? Yes. How often do you go? I think I went twice this summer, but I don't know. I love the beach. When's the last time you went to the beach? I think like it was like the last week I was home, so I guess like 2-ish weeks ago. Hiking, that's the next topic. Okay, cool. How often do you go on hikes? I don't know how often, but I do love going on hikes. That's like something that my friend group and I from high school just love to do, and it was super fun. What's the most beautiful hike you've been on? I really like any of them, like Mount Tammany, I think it is. Bear Mountain was really pretty. That was in New York. The Delaware Water Gap has like really pretty hikes, because then you're just like looking over, and it's just so nice. The longest hike I've been on was probably like 9 miles. That was with Sammy. We just got lost. But it was not, the trail markers were not the easiest to follow. Where's the best place to go hiking near you? So now I'm in Wisconsin. I definitely want to go try Devil's Lake. That'd be really fun. Aliens, that's the next topic. Do you believe in alien life? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like probably, because like if we're gonna go really big picture, like we're so small in this galaxy that like there definitely has to be something else. How about intelligent alien life? Definitely. Probably even way more intelligent than us, because they're keeping their distance. They're socially distancing. How different will alien life be to life on Earth? I don't know. Probably more like high tech. The next topic is change. How comfortable are you with change? I don't think anyone's comfortable with change, but you just gotta embrace it. Do you think a lot of change is healthy or unhealthy for a person? I feel like it's healthy to have like an uncomfortable amount of it, but not like too uncomfortable of an amount, but like to change up your routine is always nice. Okay, these ones are getting kind of boring. Fishing. Have I ever fished? No. Well, yes. Am I good at it? No. Stress. What stresses you out the most? Pressure. Heroes. Like role models? Ooh, let's see. Oh, did any of your role models let you down? I don't know. I feel like I kind of like didn't have a consistent role model. Like if we're talking about like celebrity role models, I don't think I've had like a consistent one long enough to realize that they've let me down. So what makes a person a good role model? I feel like if you just can like relate to them, and then you can see yourself in them, and like you can follow their patterns of growth, or like learn from their patterns of growth. If they're very transparent with everything, I think that makes them a good role model. Weather. What's your favorite type of weather? Sunny days. A little bit of clouds. What do I like to do on rainy days? I like to read on rainy days. If I had the whole day to read, that'd be so nice and peaceful. I love the thunderstorms and just like being all cozied up and just having the thunderstorm, maybe a hot drink, like a tea or like a coffee. What is my favorite thing to do on hot days? I like to swim. On cold days, I like to be bundled up. Sunny days, tanning. Windy days, walking to class, but won't be able to do that, so that's sad. What's the worst storm you've been through? We got a lot of nor'easters in New Jersey, so Hurricane Sandy was pretty bad. I think there was another one that was pretty bad. We had didn't have power for 2 weeks or something. That was a snowstorm, though. That was in 2009 when Halloween was canceled, never forget. Just kidding. But no, that was so sad. They literally canceled Halloween, and it was like one of the last years when like I was of the age to go trick-or-treating too, so it was like I wasn't gonna go the next year, and it was like the last year. Where would you like to have your life in 10 years? Ooh, well, how old will I be? I will be like 30-ish. Wow, okay, I'm gonna be old. Let's see. I want to have a job still. I think it'd be cool to be an engineer still, tissue engineering. Maybe some prosthetic work. Ooh. Maybe some synthesizing or like artificial organs. Ooh. Making an impact on the healthcare system. Ooh. Super fun. Where will I be living? Will I be dating someone? Will I be married? Oh, I'm 30. I think I'd want to be married by then. Probably have a kid. I don't know. We'll see. I definitely want kids, but I do want to have kids when I'm like, once I felt like I've done my job well enough to, not well enough, but I felt like I've lived my life for me enough to then dedicate my life to being a mother. That's the thing. Like, I don't know. I'm a little selfish. We'll see. That'll probably change, but for right now, my life is for me. Driving. Which is your favorite and least favorite place to drive? Okay, my favorite place to drive is, I don't really like, okay, I'll start with least, because I don't really like driving on the highway too much, but I do like doing the Jersey Slide. My mom didn't know the Jersey Slide, and she's been a Jersey native her whole life, so it's kind of unfortunate. The Jersey Slide is basically when you are in more than 4 lanes of traffic, and you go all the way from the left lane to the right lane because your exit's coming up very soon. You do this quickly, you do it without a blinker, and you do it very recklessly. It's the Jersey Slide. Do you usually listen to music, talk radios, podcasts, or silence while driving? If I'm listening to music, I'm also listening to me singing, because I always sing whenever music's on. I don't think I listen to talk radio unless it's like the morning shows, but I don't really drive that early. Podcasts, definitely, but if it's just me, if it's other people, it's music, because it's kind of awkward to listen to podcasts when it's like other people in the car with you. Ooh, spirit animal. I don't know. That was like a big trend in like middle school, and I like never really got into it. My favorite animal, I think, would be, I just had this conversation with someone. I'm blanking. Favorite animal. Probably like a shark. I know it's kind of, I don't know. I always liked like aquatic things, aquatic animals. The coolest thing I've ever seen an animal do, this wasn't like to me, but I saw like a dog hug a human. It was so cute. Like, just hugs. Aw. Dogs definitely are way smarter than we think they are. Exercise / being active. What do I do to stay active? Well, currently I'm doing home workouts because that's all we can do, except I never really was a big gym person, so I do love group fitness classes. Like, some spinning is fun. I don't know, I love HIIT workouts. I think those are great, very time efficient if you don't have a lot of time. You only do them for like 15-20 minutes, if that. YouTube workouts are great. I don't really like making them up my own. Running is sometimes fun. Not always, though. Not my favorite for running. I love playing volleyball. That would be my ideal way. If I could just do that every single day, I would do that. Do you like exercising or lifting weights? Well, lifting weights is exercising. I guess, like cardio, maybe. I haven't gotten into weightlifting. I definitely want to, because I have like a very bad shoulder. So I want to like strengthen up my back and like see if I can like help correct it that way. So if the gyms ever open up, then yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Dancing. How good of a dancer are you? Well, it depends on who is judging. I'm not a good dancer. We're nearing the end. Let's see. Musical instruments. Can I play any musical instruments? No. But I did used to play the French horn in middle school. And by playing, I mean I shadow played. Don't tell the... Oh my gosh, I was so bad. But I was never so bad. Okay, so here's the funny thing I used to say is that until someone else played the French horn, I was the best and also the worst, but the best French hornist in the whole school. So, there's that. I think that wraps it up about the questions. 101 topic conversation starters. Interesting. So that was fun. I've been talking for about 40 minutes. So this is going to be a long episode. I hope everyone is doing well. Text me, FaceTime me. I'm free basically whenever until like September 2nd. But even then, probably I'm going to have a lot of free time if we're just doing online classes. Maybe some clubs will open up. We'll see. But as always, stay healthy, stay safe, and have a great one. See you on the next one. Bye.